perfume, leaving a trace of their presence wherever they went. Implicit in this midrash is the idea that the fate of the first Jews already prefigured that of their descendants, who would be scattered throughout the world in order to spread knowledge of God throughout the world. The third, a journey to yourself. This is a mystical way of looking at the Lech Lecha phrase, and there are many people who have delved into this.
Testing 1, 2, test.
The Baal Shem Tov in the 18th century taught that only
good.
Oh, okay.
I can go and get online on YouTube, and I can go in the other room and hear it.
You want to try that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Speech.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she's practicing her
I'm trying to.
Can you understand it so far? Okay.
All right, well, we can listen to
Okay.
Karen.
Okay.
We're going to go in and listen to Karen first.
Okay. So we're on the Baal Shem Tov now. Okay. The Baal Shem Tov in the 18th century taught that only a part of your neshama, or soul, is actually within you. The spirit of your soul remains outside of you, but connected in union with the Shekinah. The invitation to go to yourself becomes a moment to ascend and unify with the root of your soul. Rabbi Sachs says that Abraham was being asked to leave behind all the things that make us someone else, for it is only by taking a long and lonely journey that we discover who we truly are. Cantor Boyle, from Comments on Sepharia, says, "Go from yourself. Leave your comfort zone. Leave the certainties of your life, what you think you know, and who you think you are. Take the risk of opening yourself to change. Lech Lecha, go to your yet unimagined self, your future unknown self, to the endless unfolding of yourself." The fourth, go by yourself. In his commentary, Rabbi Sachs talks more about the loneliness of this journey. He states, to be a child of Abraham is to have the courage to be different, to challenge the idols of the age, whatever the idols and whatever the age. To be a Jew is to be willing to hear the still, small voice of eternity, urging us to travel, move, go on ahead, continuing Abraham's journey toward the unknown destination at the far horizon of hope. When I first looked up my birth portion about a year ago and found that it was Lech Lecha and that the beginning was about Abraham's journey, it seemed prophetic to me, since I was also struggling with a potential journey of my own, one of moving nearer to my children. Perhaps this was Adonai speaking to me, or reassuring me. A year later, I am still struggling with moving from Ponte Vedra Beach, a place I have lived for 34 years and where I have friends as numerous as the stars. Thinking about Abraham, who was 75 years old when God asked him to leave everything he knew and go to a new land, I can only imagine what kind of trust in God that would have taken. In Abraham's time, when travel was by foot or donkey, it was unlikely that he could ever see his previous home again. I wondered and still wonder whether I have that trust that everything will be okay. At least for me, when we have cars and airplanes and cell phones with FaceTime, I will be able to keep in touch with my friends in Florida and visit often. I can only hope that in this new phase of my life, I will be able to see this move as a new opportunity for me. I also hope that I will try, whether here in Florida or in North Carolina, to take the to yourself aspect of this journey as well, increasing my spirituality and connection to God. I certainly will carry my Judaism with me and continue to nourish my descendants in their connection to their faith. I now want to express my gratitude to a few of the many people who have cared and nourished me throughout my life. Firstly, the people who are no longer with us, but upon whose shoulders... Too much?
Try bringing up a little more.
How, am I speaking too fast, or
Here, you can try.
it's got the right speed and loud enough and not, I mean, you're able to understand what I'm saying and hear it and hear and understand it. Okay. Okay. So, where was I? Oh. I did the FaceTime, right? At least for me, when we have cars and airplanes and cell phones with FaceTime, I will be able to keep in touch with my friends in Florida and visit often. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, no, I said that, all that, to yourself, with my descendants. Okay, I now want to express my gratitude to a few of the many people who have cared and nourished me throughout my life. Firstly, the people who are no longer with us, but upon whose shoulders I have stood and been able to reach the place where I am now. My great-grandparents and two of my grandparents, who took their own dangerous and lonely journey from Eastern Europe and the pogroms to come to the United States, where they toiled under difficult circumstances to give my grandparents and parents a new life. To my grandparents, Rose and Edward Israel, and Rose and Aaron Harkavy, who gave my parents their education, despite having to deny themselves much. To my parents, Nedra and Victor Harkavy, I give my utmost thanks for having encouraged me to do anything that I wanted to do in life, and for giving me the opportunity to study medicine. They, along with my grandparents, instilled in me my love of Judaism as well. I want to express my gratitude to my husband, Cyril Toker, who allowed me to grow in so many ways that I would not have had I not met him. He particularly changed my attitude toward the environment, from one of thinking that humans could just use our land, plants, and animals as we wished and needed for our own use, to one where we are caretakers of our earth, preserving it for our descendants and the animals around us. I now want to switch to those who are living, many of whom are here today to celebrate this occasion with me. My utmost gratitude to my children, David Newman Toker and Rachel Toker. You are my life and sustenance, especially now in my older years. To your spouses, Julie Newman Toker and Richard Katsky, who have always been so caring to me as well. To my wonderful grandchildren, Maya and Adina Newman Toker, and Alexander and Adam Toker Katsky, I wish you all the wonderful things that life has to offer, and that you find your journey a good one, and that you will recover as even better people from the parts that inevitably will be difficult. I want to thank my Bethel family, and especially the Scher family. I don't know if I'm going to get through it, but we'll see. Especially the Scher family, who have been my second family here in Florida. I have been a member of Bethel for 34 years, and there are so many of you that I feel gratitude for. I have been privileged to work alongside so many of you in building Bethel, and you have become my dearest friends. I particularly want to thank my yoga and meditation groups throughout the years, and our Saturday morning group, many of whom have participated in this service. You, along with other friends who are here today, all have been so helpful during my times of joy and sadness. I will end by thanking all who participated in this service, and especially Rabbi Dime and Vicki Kennedy, who have shepherded me through to this day. I'm sorry, Vicki, you have to hear it early, but Rabbi Dime has brought a new life to our congregation, and Vicki, who has been here from the beginning for Bethel, has enabled me to learn the Torah portion as any 13-year-old would. Thank you all so much. You didn't hear it all, Bruce, but you'll hear it on the day. Wait, was it too long, or?
Do not change a word. Not a word. Okay, can I give you a hug? That was just unbelievable. Okay? And yeah, and you cheer up a little bit, talk with your family, it's okay.
It's okay, but I want to make sure I get through it so everybody hears it.
You're wonderful.
Yeah,
Karen, I have to tell you something.
What?
If it wasn't for you, the system would be eternally, because I only came back for this.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
only came back because of Karen's event.
I have one more that I'm never going to get through without crying, so we're going to practice it with everybody. So I'm going to give a yod to the synagogue to replace, actually, this yod, which we're going to have to move next week, to actually goes with this one. I realized when I looked at the pictures from the first time we took the pictures ages ago, in the beginning, that actually this yod was on this one. And the yod that got missing, one of the two yods that disappeared, was the one from the Torah that my mother and stepfather gave. So here's the thing. Okay. So this is, Glenn is going to accept it for the congregation, so he and Lisa will be here. So here we go. Lech Lecha, the Torah portion for today, is my birth portion. That is the portion for the Hebrew day of my birth, 12 Keshvan, 5703, or October 23rd, 1942. This year of 2025, that portion is read today, November 1st. 42 years ago, on November 1st, 1983, this isn't my speech, by the way. This is the gift part, if you're listening. This isn't my speech. We finished in my speech, okay. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. Let me start again, because Lech Lecha, the Torah portion for today, is my birth portion. That is the portion for the Hebrew day of my birth, 12 Keshvan, 5703, or October 23rd, 1942. This year of 2025, that portion is read today, November 1st. 42 years ago, on November 1st, 1983, we buried my father, Victor Harkavy. In 1992, my mother, Nedra Harkavy, and her second husband, Samuel Miller, donated the first Torah to Bethel, then still the Beaches Hebrew Association. It was dedicated in memory of Victor Harkavy. Later on, in 2006, Nedra gave and dedicated the silver to the Torah in honor of her great-granddaughters, Maya and Adina Newman Toker. Sometime in the last 5 to 10 years, the yad disappeared. Today, I am giving a new yad to Bethel to replace that one in honor of my two grandsons, Alexander and Adam Toker Katsky, and in gratitude for my community of Bethel, the Beaches Synagogue. Thank you. So they're both good. What am I supposed to do with the mic now? Just talk into it. Say, hi, Amy, how are you? Yeah, hi, Amy, how are you? Okay. Hi, Amy, how are you? Hi, Amy, how are you? Is it,
That's good. No, I don't. We're adjusted it. So I don't.
so, Are we? This one seemed to be working, this one seemed to be working. Now, what the rabbi's going to talk into, depends,
Don't worry about that. That's my job. You just talk into the mic. Say, hi, Amy, how are you? One more time.
Hi, Amy, I'm talking to you. How is it going? That's good. Can we sit in the third row, sort of a little bit in, and see what you think?
Okay.
You've got to go,
First
yeah.
off, you are amazing. Thank you for letting me be part of this journey. I'm just telling you, I am so
I
honored.
wanted to say the part about the 13-year-old, and for you, get you the first time, but I realized as I was reading it, you're going to hear it today and tomorrow and next time and
That's
whatever,
okay.
but
I
it's
will-
okay.
Okay, so Rachel Plum, she has been working so hard. Her bat mitzvah is December 5th,
Oh, yes.
okay? Rachel, come here. Okay, and she's working so hard. Rachel, I want to
Yes.
introduce you to Karen.
Hi. Yes, I saw you at the services, Saturday. Yes, yes.
So, Karen is going to have her bat mitzvah on November 1st, okay? Because, did I explain this to you? Because
Yes, I think this sounds wonderful.